and line this cat up so he could, he could run from the quarterback position and run it in for a touchdown. Here's my question to y'all. What's Cleveland's record coming into this game? What are 2-8?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fair to say they're not going anywhere?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that what's most important is to find out what you got at the quarterback spot? Is that not fair to say?
Come on, Steve.
Why are you taking? I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question respectfully and sincerely. If you're 2-8 and you're not going anywhere, and you're trying to find out what your quarterback is made of, why would you take him out in that particular situation instead of finding out what he could give you at least one of those times? Why not?
Well, I will say this. When you get, all you guys know this, when you get down there that close, what's the easiest path to score?
Running the football.
Running the football.
Right.
Running the football. I don't have a problem with them taking Shedeur out of the game and just lining up and running like a wildcat or some type of situation, because running the football is the easiest path to score touchdowns.
I know that.
Close to the goal.
So what do you?
I know that. That's not what I'm asking y'all.
So
that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking
Hold on,
y'all.
let me ask you, Steve.
I'm asking you.
Let me ask you.
If you're going nowhere, and the objective is to find out what the quarterback is made of, why not leave him in there in that situation? That's what I'm asking.
And this would be my answer, because that's our viewpoint of the objective, and there is a part of that. But you can't ask your guys on a consistent basis to practice a certain way and do the work a certain way and prepare a certain way and go play a certain way, get into the game, have that monster doing what he's doing, Myles Garrett, and then go, I'm actually just going to call a bunch of passes with guys who can't win on the perimeter one-on-one just to see if Shedeur can get it done.
You can't run with Shedeur Sanders in the game?
No.
You can't run with him in the game?
No, you can, but the design of the game plan was to get into Wildcat in that situation. I'm not going to just sit back and sit there and go, well, Kevin Stefanski took him out.
I'm not questioning that it's the right football play under normal circumstances. I'm just saying these are abnormal circumstances. Their season is over. It's about finding out what he's made of.
But
That's
you're not going to find that much out from the 1 yard line.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking. You might make a mistake down there.
So what I would say is, we had this conversation, what was it, on Friday, right? And given the circumstances of what we've seen take place this year, certain things, don't tell me what's being said. The optics show that Kevin Stefanski does not want to see Shedeur Sanders win. When you give a person minimalistic opportunities in Shedeur Sanders, and then I would say, hey, if we had this much excitement on the sideline, the players are responding differently. The fans are responding differently. Everybody is chiming in a little differently when this man is up under center. It's not like he's incapable, because he showed that. What I'm saying is, if you would have gave half of the treatment that you've given Dillon Gabriel, what would that look like? And it is abundantly clear that he's going to say the right things. He's going to put on and, we're making it about young man development. You're not making it about young man development. When you sit up here having a guy who's been up under your tutelage going on for 6 months and you haven't developed him the right way, Coach of the Year. And I like Stefanski, but it's no person that I'm not going to sit up here and talk about, whether it's Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Kevin Stefanski, Kevin Patullo. It does not matter. You get the same thought process that I deem, and I'm like, nah, bro, that's not right, and you know it's not right. And it's just given what we see.
You see, this is the kind of stuff right here that brings tears to my eyes right now. I'm getting a little bit emotional. Because this is what I'm talking about. That's all I was asking. See, Dan, let America know. I asked Dan a question. And see, this is the part that's so slick about Dan. And Woody, it depends on what he's wearing. When he's wearing a suit, he goes political. When he just got on a shirt, then he a little bit more raw. But he gets political when he get on a suit, Shay. That's who he is. He becomes a little bit more political.
I'm not going to let y'all do that.
I said Woody. In Dio's case, listen, brilliant football mind. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the brilliance overtakes you because you are a brilliant football mind, D.O. I'm proud to call you a colleague, my brother. I learn from you every day. But here's the problem. You're also a very nice guy. And you're very, very nice. And this man knows that Kevin Stefanski is a hell of a coach, okay? And he knows that. But the flip side to it, because he's so exceptional, there's a reality that comes with his position. And when you hear all the noise emanating out of Cleveland, you know good and damn well, again, you ain't going nowhere. Your damn season's over. The teammates are on the sideline, hyped over what they're seeing. The one thing, yeah, you guys scored the touchdowns, I got it. But you don't sit up there and take Shedeur Sanders out. You throw him into the Lions den. Throw him right in there. Let's find out what he does near the goal line. Let's find out what decision he'll make. Let's find out.
But that's not going to change your perspective. Now, here's my whole thing with you guys with this Shedeur and Stefanski situation. Stefanski can do no right by you guys in this situation.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's a lie.
And I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm trying to be very respectful here.
No.
You guys are implying that he intentionally took Shedeur out of the game from like the 1 yard line.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
No,
I did not say that.
That's not what I'm implying.
He asked why instead of finding out.
That's right.
Why? Like, why take Shedeur out when you're trying to see what Shedeur?
But they've done that before this year, Stephen A. Like the Browns have done that.
No.
All right.
No. Earlier you got a season. The season's over. What you're trying to find out now, what Cleveland wants to know about now, is Shedeur. You want him in every situation imaginable because you want to see what he does.
Having Shedeur run a play or two from the 1 yard line, is that going to?
No, I'm with you, Danny-O.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is we've seen certain things. Let's not make it about this game.
I think your point's fair.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Given what we've seen this year, this is a coach that will not say a player's name. Shedeur Sanders. This is a coach that will not give him reps. And Shedeur Sanders. This is a coach that is not developing this guy the right way. And Shedeur Sanders. We've seen you be graceful, patient with Dillon Gabriel. You was giving Dillon Gabriel reps with Joe Flacco. So now when we're asking for it, it's not we. I'm just calling it how I see it. Now that I'm taking a step back and saying, like, no, bro, you cannot want this young man to succeed given of what you have done. And that's all.
But if he did line him up at the 1 yard line on that play and he handed the ball off or something, would that have changed your perspective at all?
No, that's not my point.
Okay.
I'm not his argument is valid, and I'm not saying take Shedeur out.
Jay.
Okay.
Isn't the objective?
I'm just asking
Isn't Kevin Stefanski's objective is to win football games? Win games.
Yeah.
Win games. Now we got this whole plot of. We got this whole plot.
I'm very disappointed in you, Woody.
We got this whole plot of Kevin Stefanski plotting against Shedeur and all this other stuff.
Oh my!
We got conspiracy theories going on right now.
We have seen. Listen. As I've said, and being repetitive here.
Yeah.
I know his dad, longtime NBA executive Ed Stefanski, who I love dearly. Okay, I'm not rooting against his son, and I know that Kevin.